Hey guys, so happy to be here, happy to have you back. This is a topic I've wanted to do because we talk about trends a lot on this channel, and we talk about kind of like what's cool, what's the latest, and when it comes to looking elegant or looking classy, it's not always about being on the latest trend. It's actually a very, very simple thing to do, and I'm gonna give you some tips, so let's get into it. So number one for staying classy this winter and all winters basically is staying within the neutral color palette. A really, really good rule of thumb for just always being sophisticated, classy, and elegant is definitely consistent with all neutral color palettes. So we're talking creams, blacks, whites, off-whites, grays, brown, cognac brown. These are all neutral colors. There's a lot of different hues in the neutral color family that can keep your wardrobe very, very classy this winter. And because they're neutrals, they are so easy to wear over and over and over again, while kind of not looking like you're wearing the same thing all the time, because when you're in neutrals and that's kind of your aesthetic, you can really get away with a lot less pieces that will take you a lot further. Number two, I'm gonna give it to turtlenecks, and I wanna talk about what I just said in number one, which is having less items that will take you a lot further. A good example of that is like a neutral turtleneck, even like what I'm wearing right now, which is black. Like black pretty much goes with everything. You can wear black with white, you can wear black with cream, you can wear black with a beautiful cognac brown. It's a stunning combination. There's so many ways that you can wear this. I mean, a turtleneck on its own is just very simplistic, minimalistic, classic, very kind of capsule wardrobe. But you know, you can layer this too with a beautiful cardigan, a knit sweater, a button-down cotton shirt or blouse. Like this one piece can take you so far for this winter and all winters really. These rules really apply not just for this winter, but kind of like how to just always look really kind of classy and sophisticated during the winter months, because it's hard to do that when it's so freezing and you just want to be cozy and cuddled up. A turtleneck is such a good way to do that. And I really love a fitted kind of straight line turtleneck, not something too chunky, although I do love a chunky knit, but when it comes to looking classy, that's more kind of on the stylish side of things, if that makes sense. So, you know, there's people out there that stay away from things that are just a bit too stylish, even though if in principle they are quite classy. Like a chunk turtleneck sweater is very classy. It's more casual and kind of stylish, very in the now. The overly chunky knit sweaters are very fashionable right now. But when you think about just kind of like a straight line turtleneck, it's something that's always relevant in fashion. It's not something that you ever have to worry about when you're buying a turtleneck that it's gonna be out of fashion in a couple seasons. It's just never gonna happen. Number three, I wanna give it to long coats. Now, this doesn't have to be like a maxi coat that goes down to almost your ankles, but kind of like just a simple, nice cut, well-made coat. It does not need to be so expensive. I have told you guys on this channel many times that I found beautiful, beautiful options at Zara and H&M. And I always tell you guys, I really try and look in the conscious collections of those fashion brands, but I will link several options down below, some that are maybe a little more higher end, some middle, and some cheaper options. I just think that when you're dressed up in a very kind of classic and classy outfit, a long and simple, but not basic, just simple in its cut and its design, a long coat like that just really tops off the look. It is so classy and so sophisticated. It's again something that will pretty much last you forever. It's really not something that has ever been out of style. I mean, a long wool blend coat has always kind of been relevant in fashion, and right now it's hotter than ever. It's really easy to find all kinds of different options. So chic, so sleek, so simple, and so classy. Number four is gonna go to matching sets. Now, this is something kind of been trending for the last few seasons, where a lot of outfits are being sold together as sets. So while it is trendy, it's never not trendy to be matching, you know? And I'm not talking about like matching everything from head to toe, where like your hair accessory matches the color of your eyeshadow, matches the color of your shirt and your skirt and your shoes, not overly matchy-matchy, but just kind of like a coordinated set is just so classy. I mean, it looks really beautiful. I've seen such stunning options with skirt and blazer sets, a lot of tweeds, and blazer and pant sets. Absolutely stunning. Not only is it very classy for winter, it's also very stylish. So this is just one of those things where like a matching blazer and pantsuit is gonna look so appropriate for like an office job, but also gonna look really stylish if you're meeting your friends for drinks afterwards, you know? So I think it's a really easy way to stay classy this winter because it's also something you can mix and match. I mean, you have the option to be matching in a coordinated set, and then you can kind of put the blazer with a pair of beautiful sleek pants. So again, it's kind of like a one-time buy that can take you pretty far. Number 5 has got to go to thick opaque tights. Not thin tights, not skin color tights. No. Now, I know it's very trendy right now, the thinner tights, especially like the fashion brands, you know, Fendi, Chanel, Gucci, they're making like monogram tights and they're very cute, but they're also very right now, they're very stylish in the moment. But when we're talking about classy fashion that will stand the test of time and that will always be classic and classy, we gotta give it to opaque tights. They just really work with anything. A knee-high boot, a mid-calf boot, a beautiful pump, an opaque tight really does look more classy when it comes to hosiery, especially black opaque tights. And definitely not going anywhere anytime soon or pretty much ever. I think opaque tights are going to be fashionable and classy forever. Number 6 is going to go to a nice pair of boots for the season. What I mean by that is not that you should buy the boots of the season every winter season, because that just gets expensive and wasteful. I think there are very classic options that you could buy for winter. Now, when I talk about a classy boot, I'm also not talking about a winter boot. Granted, there are some very cool and stylish winter boots that I've mentioned on this channel that I personally love. But if we're keeping it on the topic of classy, I think investing in a good quality pair of simple, sleek boots with not too much going on are a really good way to look classy in winter. Now, everyone has different tastes, so there's many ways you can stay classy with a boot of the season. If you're much more into wearing flats and not heels, there are great options for a sleek flat boot, whether it's a riding boot, maybe slightly over the knee, because you can absolutely look classy in an over the knee boot as long as it's not going up too high, but slightly over the knee or just at the knee or to the mid calf. There are beautiful styles of good quality leather boots. You know, you don't have to go into the moto style to be comfortable, although that is very popular. It's not so much classy and capsule, but there are kind of variations of these moto boots that are very simple in their design and still very stylish without having too much going on. And then when it comes to heels, the possibilities are really endless. I mean, there's almond toe, pointy toe, and the key is simplistic design. I mean, like, that is the theme throughout this whole video. And whatever suits your aesthetic, there is an option for you. Number 7, I want to talk about cut and fit. So nothing too tight and nothing too loose. For example, if you want to look classy throughout the whole winter, but you prefer your clothes to be a little more fitted, a little tighter, you can do that without having your pieces too tight. It's not really something you associate with capsule or classy, and I love tight clothing, but you know, there's a time and place. When it comes to classy winter fashion, more of like a slim fit as opposed to a skin tight fit, right? So something fitted, but not necessarily so skin tight. That's just not consistent with the look we're going for here today. And then some people might prefer looser fits. So again, you can stay very classy without your clothes being baggy or too relaxed. If you want to look classy in winter, you should have a little bit of structure to your clothing. But if you buy a few or even just a couple pieces for the season and you keep these rules in mind, these pieces are going to last you season after season, winter after winter. You're not constantly updating your closet with new hot fashion items of the season, yet you're always keeping it classy. Number 8 is gonna go to a great minimalistic handbag. Now when I say minimalistic, I don't mean like super modern or matrix style. I mean just like a functional, simple bag. And again, going to rule number 1, which is neutrals. A simple yet classy bag is easy to find in these neutral colors because they're always in demand, they're always desired, and they're pretty much always in fashion without being trendy. Because keeping it simple is always in fashion. And when I say simple, I don't mean basic, as in like boring. I mean elegant and classy. These are words I've used a lot in this video and things I say a lot on this channel. But to be honest, staying classy in your winter wardrobe is so much easier than being so stylish. And that is not basic. And last but not least, this is kind of like something that is just a good takeaway for this whole list. Number 9 is gonna go to monochrome. When in doubt, monochrome. In fact, when in doubt, black. But you know, for some people, all black is a little too harsh. I personally love all black, but I also love all cream or like a mix of the tones. Light gray slacks with like a cream top, maybe a cream turtleneck, and maybe a cream jacket on top and a scarf, you know, just all in kind of like the lighter tone family. Like that's still to me pretty monochrome, and it's kind of just like easy and effortless, especially when you're doing monochrome with black. You know, you can just, it's just kind of like thoughtless and effortless, but so sleek and so cool and chic and classy. A lot of adjectives, but it's true. It really is true. So I just think a really good rule of thumb for just looking classy all winter long is monochrome, and it's a look that is just so easy to achieve. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you agree with my tips, and if there's anything I forgot, I mean, maybe you can leave me number 10 in the comments down below. What is one more tip to staying classy this winter? I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate you being here with me. I love making these videos for you. And as always, I'll be back in a couple days with another really great video. I cannot wait to see you. So until next time, bye for now.